Hello everyone, this is a tutorial for Phil Wickham's Mercy. It's going to be the version that he does in the Live at Relevant studio. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play it real quick and so you guys know that I kind of have an idea of the song, and so here goes. From the dust and breathed into life, he stood unashamed with the fire in his eyes, the image of God walking upon the world. And all of the earth was under his feet, except for the fruit of a forbidden tree. He took a taste, and that's how he breaks the world. He cried, mercy, mercy. He broke the whole world with the fruit of a tree. Have mercy. Okay, so that's essentially the whole song, chorus and verse, and then it just kind of repeats himself over and over. But I'm going to first go ahead and show you the chords to the song and what tuning it's in. So starting from your low E string, you're going to want to tune it to C, G, C, F, G, and then C on your high E string. That's the tuning he's in. Phil kind of likes to play in that open tuning, which I also like. Okay, so that's the what is it? It's the tuning you're in. Your first chord is going to be a G chord, or I'm going to call it a G chord, and it is going to be it's essentially your A sus2 chord in standard tuning. So you're going to have what would be your D and your G string on the 2nd fret, and I use my middle and ring finger. So that's G. D is going to be, you're just going to lower the G string a fret. So you got this sound. That's your G. D is just going to be. So yeah, I play that with my pointer finger. So pointer finger, G 1st fret, middle finger, D 2nd fret. That's D. And then E minor is what we're going to call it. I'm not really sure if it's an E minor, but it's the minor for the we're playing. It's going to be pointer finger on G on the 2nd fret, and then ring and pinky are going to be on the A on the 4th fret and the D on the 4th fret. That's E minor, and then the last chord is C, and it's the easiest one. It's just your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. It's got a real open sound to it. And those are all 4 chords. That's all the song. That's all the chords you'll need to know in the song. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to teach the picking pattern. I think I might also try and put tabs in like the comment or like in the description. That way it's easier to see. But in terms of changing, so you're going to be picking these chords, and then you're going to change. Right there. In terms of when to change, I actually went to Ultimate Guitar, and I typed in Mercy Phil Wickham, and I think it's version 2. That's the one I used. I don't know who tabbed it, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, it is the second version. I found to be pretty accurate on when to change for like actual chords. So if you want to go on there and just look at that as well, that'll help. That helped me out a lot. But yeah, so and they'll be in the same chords that I just said: G, C, D, E minor, and C. So it's not confusing. You don't have to transpose it or anything like that. But so yeah, go ahead, give that a look, version 2, and then I'm gonna try and teach the picking pattern, and that's really it. So you have he does that same picking pattern all the way through the song, and he just changes chords, and that's it. And if you have the chords from the tab, then there's really not a whole lot else to it. But yeah, so the picking pattern, I use these three fingers the whole time, and I start off by using all three and picking A, D, and G. What would be A, D, and G? And we're starting on the G chord, so you're gonna do like, or my bad. You might be able to just sound it out from what I'm doing, but yeah, I start off these three fingers and I pluck A, D, and G, and then I immediately pluck A again, so kind of go so it goes A. What's happening is it's gonna go from your A to your G to your D. So you're gonna go essentially boom, like that. So you pluck all three, pluck your A, pluck your G, pluck your D. Oh, my bad, I'm not holding the right chord, so like you'd be all three, your A, your G, your D, pluck your A again, so you got, that's what we've got so far. So you go, and then after you've hit that final low A, so you go, you're gonna go up and pluck the B string, or what would be a B string. And after you hit that, you're going to go back down to A, back up to G, and back down to D. And that's it. So you go, that's that first part. And you finish it off like that. And it just repeats. And you chord change. But you're essentially doing the same thing, just with different chords. The picking pattern does not change through the whole song. It's just the chords, so makes it really easy to play. If it'll help you, this is the same key that Phil Wickham's playing it in the Relevant version. So if you want to like bring up that video and just play along with him, that'll work. That's kind of how I figured it out, to make sure I was playing it right. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, I think the hardest part is probably the picking part. So if you have any questions on that, if I didn't do a good enough job, just comment below and I'll try and help out. Like I said, I'm going to try and put the tabs in the description. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.